Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is I want you to trust God and know that He provides for all our wants and needs, people. I want to talk about this message today because it's like I really want you to know, man, that sometimes when we experiencing things, we don't realize that it's for our own benefits, because it doesn't look like it on the surface. And I want you to really consider this, like really just trust and believe, number one, that things will always work themselves out, because they always do if that's what you choose to believe. And the reason why that happened, people, is that as you believe that God will always work things out on your behalf, He really is, people. The things that look like problematic or issues on the surface is really there to protect you from something that you don't see, or to really help you to learn a lesson that you haven't learned yet. And I want you to believe that is the case, because really and truly it is the case. I also want you to understand that God bring people in our paths, man, for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? He bring people in our path to give us message that we need to hear. He also bring people that can be, somebody that we can collaborate with to move ourselves to the next level. There's different reasons, man. I want you to understand that. It's that a lot of time when we pray for things and we ask for things, what's happening is that we are expecting it to be a certain way. But that's not how God works, people. Is that, He knows, things. He knows what's best for us, man. We think we know what's best for ourselves, but there's things that we see and know and things that we don't see and know that He's interceding and working on our behalf for, So I really just want you to be sensitive. Be sensitive to really, as you meet people, as you hear certain conversations, I want you to think, how can you utilize that information or that experience to improve on your life? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something you've been pondering on for a while, and then somebody bring it up and say it. People, that's a sign of confirmation. It's a confirmation in the sense that it's something that you ought to be doing, And sometimes if we're hard-headed or we don't get the message, He'll relay the message several times until we get it and be like, okay, all right, I got it, God. You know what I'm saying? So more or less, man, I really want you to be tap into your spirituality, man, so you can be spiritually sensitive to the messages that the Spirit inside of you is trying to give you. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, people, is that all the answers we seek is already inside of us. It's just that when we connect too much with our flesh and not enough with our spirit, we're not sensitive enough to read the messages that the Spirit inside of you is trying to give you. So my message today, people, really and truly, man, is to really trust and believe that the Spirit of God that resides inside of you is, number one, really there to guide you. And what you have to do, again, is tap into that Spirit and really allow it to guide you by being spiritually sensitive to other people that you meet. Because what's happening, people, you got to realize that the Spirit of God resides in everybody. And what's happening is that when you meet these people, the Spirit of God in those people is really trying to relay the message to you. Again, that's what I'm trying to get at. But the fact is, if you're not spiritually sensitive, then you will actually miss it, because you're too caught up in the things of this world, which mostly is your problems and dilemmas that you're dealing with. That's why it's so critically important, man, for you to be mentally fit and realize and just focus on the things you want, so you don't get boggled down or stressed out, or because if you have too much negative emotions going on, you will overlook and miss out on your blessings, man. So I really want you to tap into the Spirit of God that's inside of you, and please allow it to guide your step, people. Be sensitive to hear the message of God as He bring your path, cross your path with other people that He's using as instrument to deliver different messages to you and to help guide you. With that being said, people, literally that is the message today, man. I really just want you to really be sensitive to the Spirit that's inside of you, and really be listening out and looking for the signs and messages of confirmation or for ideas that you need to take your life to the next level, people. Because trying to do this in the flesh is, as far as I'm concerned, is dang near impossible, man. Because it leads to nothing but frustration and chaos. I just know from experience that when you tap into the Spirit of God and you trust that God got your back and that everything will work itself out, then allow you to be sensitive, to be able to sense and feel these things and to receive the guidance that you need. With that being said, people, that is indeed the message today. My declaration over your life, people, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two, you're married to the person of your dreams. I also declare, people, that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. I also pray that the Spirit of God that resides inside of you will continue to be your guide, to lead your steps, man. I pray for nothing but abundance and blessings over your life. Above all things, though, I pray for infinite knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and for favor over your life, people. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.